In today's video, we'll be going over every possibility for how multiplayer could work in Hogwarts Legacy. But before we do that, if that button below the video is red, please turn it to gray. That'd help me a lot. Anyway, on to the video. Now the first option, and this is sort of like GTA 5, where basically there's no connection to the story. You spawn in with a completely new character, you can customize them, whatever. It's just this wide open world, and basically that's it. Now I really don't want this one just because I feel like it breaks immersion. It's weird, it's too separate from the story. It's just, I don't think it works for sort of like Wizarding World environment. I don't want this one. Avalanche, please don't do this. Now the next one is where it's sort of in the same world as the single player story. So basically it'd be like you can take on dungeons with friends, but it's just not as intertwined, and you can't like hang out with your friends at Hogwarts. You can just do like levels and dungeons with them and stuff like that. Also, I really don't want this one. I want to be at Hogwarts with my friends. I don't want to just be in a dungeon with my friends, because then you do the dungeon, but you can't go back to Hogwarts. It's just weird. This is a possibility I've heard people talk about. That's why I'm mentioning it, but I doubt this is going to happen, and I really hope it doesn't happen. Now the next one, and this is one I sort of want, it's basically where you can use your character from the single player world in the multiplayer world. So basically, like, you just take your character you've been playing with single player. Maybe when you complete the game, you can then move over to multiplayer. You have your same character, you have your same items, you have your same clothes, whatever. You have your same like pets, same spells, and you can basically just use that character in multiplayer and interact with other players. And Hogwarts is just open for that character to walk around and hang out with other multiplayer people. This is what I want, but there is a better option, I feel like, and that's the next option I'm about to tell you about. The next option, and honestly my personal favorite, this is the option that would honestly just be the dream Hogwarts Legacy multiplayer experience. Basically where there's small lobbies of like 5 people, and you can just invite your friends or make them like public to your friends list for anyone to join. And then there's just like 5 you or however many you want to play with, just like hanging out in Hogwarts. Because I feel like that'd be a lot better than like 100 player huge lobby where you got people like bunny hopping, you know, on the Grand Hall like tables. That would just kill immersion. I really don't want that. All I want to do is with my friends. I don't really want to play with like people around the world. That'd get pretty spammy, I feel like. So yeah, my personal preference would be small lobbies with just your friends, because then you could do like side quests together, and if you're like in the same level in the story, you could do story missions together. That'd just be a lot of fun. I really want that. Yeah,